Welcome to YOOforged. YOOforged is the first AI platform for YOOtheme Pro. It works on both WordPress and Joomla, and it features 6 different AI modes to help you build and develop faster with YOOtheme. Head on over to YOOforged.com, click join now to get 10 free AI generations per month for translator, copywriter, and the AI assistant modes. And when you're ready to generate from scratch, you can use the layout generator, the style generator, or the HTML to JSON converter under the Pro and Agency plans. Save up to 45% when you sign up for the full year at YOOforged.com/pricing. So in this video, we're going to go over how YOOforged actually works. We're going to focus in on the convert mode to start. We'll check out translate, and then we'll generate a style for the page that we built. All happens at app.yooforged.com after you are signed in. You can see that we also have a recent history of chats here on the left side. And we're going to go ahead and with convert mode, there's 2 things you want to do here. You want to copy and paste all the HTML and CSS from a specific page that you want to convert to YOOtheme Pro. And if possible, you also want to try to attach a reference image, which will allow you to basically have much better outcomes when that page is generated. We're going to use hey.com's homepage. Pretty standard homepage. It's a long form landing page, lots of images, different types of text. We have testimonials, grids, and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and copy this HTML. I'm going to paste it here, and then I'm going to attach the reference image, which I made prior to this video. So the convert mode will take up to 60 seconds as it works through and validates and builds the page. One reason why you want to try and use YOOforged for this rather than going to ChatGPT or Google Gemini and trying to generate HTML directly is that we have a pretty complex validation process when the layout is being generated. That means going through and making sure that every element is set up correctly, that the structure of the page is set up correctly. There's a lot of different things that go into that, and it took quite a while to really figure out and make as perfect as possible. And why this works so well is that YOOtheme has a layout library where you can upload and download your layouts, which means when you get the generation output that looks like this is just a layout. And then we're going to download this. It's going to be a JSON file. And then we can upload it directly to the library and use it. So here we go. We've successfully generated the homepage for hey.com. Let's just go through and compare. I think really the goal here is to get this, I'd say 90% of the way there. I think you're always going to have to go through and make adjustments afterwards. Now note that this doesn't include styles. That's going to be handled separately by the style generator. So let's just go through and see how this worked. Now note that the images are still going to be getting pulled from hey.com's servers, so you might need to download and save images for yourself if you pull this from another website, or if you use Figma, that kind of thing. So here we go. We're getting down to the founder's letter. It would have been cool if this put this into a card element, but I can see why it might not have. That might be a background image design here. Okay, we're looking good. This button is a little off there, and then it looks like it pulled in the bottom piece down here, which it's going to be difficult, I think, to replicate this section in YOOtheme, but it actually did pretty good. We have a form placeholder here because there's different forms that people typically use with WordPress or Joomla, so we don't want to try and do that. So not bad at all. This is the output of the convert mode based on this website. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and change the style. So let's go ahead and use the style generator. I'm going to, let's say a crisp blue, navy, super professional law firm with proper fonts and secondary colors. And let's just see what we get here. Let's see if we can improve this layout to look a little bit more professional. As you can see, that was super quick. Style generators nearly instant. Navy Prestige Law. Import that. Here we go. Completely generated a new style from scratch. I actually like this a lot. I really like the font it used there. I think maybe it would have gone light mode in an ideal situation, but you can see here that based on the styles it generated, it just updated global, buttons, cards, and so forth. So that's it. Now what we want to do is we're actually going to take the page that we generated, which I believe was the Hey homepage, and attach it and convert it to Spanish. Let's go ahead and do that. And then once we convert this to Spanish, we'll upload it again, we'll paste it, and we'll see what the results look like. Translate mode should be pretty quick here. It's typically a lot faster than convert or layout generation, but might be a little bit slower because this is a longer page. There's going to be a lot to translate here, a lot of text and all that good stuff. But once it's done, we should see every single thing on this page get converted to Spanish. And then in an ideal world, none of the actual structure should be touched. So all the elements, the headlines, the grids, the cards, they should all be working. Let's go ahead and upload this now, convert to Spanish, replace. And here we go. Now, granted, my Spanish is not perfect. I cannot go through and validate and say, you know, this, I know exactly what this says. I think overall, though, we see that it did its job, keeping certain things like the name, going through and actually getting it, it's looking good. So those are the key modes. I think my favorite three are really style, convert, and translate. If you're trying to build a page really quickly, using convert to actually get you 90% of the way there, 95% of the way there is really the best use case for YOOforged. You can try and generate layouts from scratch. It's fun, but for a proper professional workflow, definitely try out convert mode, paste all of your HTML and CSS, add a screenshot, and you can create outcomes like this in just a couple minutes. Head on over to YOOforged.com/pricing to get started. You can check out our website. We have a change log with all the updates since we released in 2025. There's docs, FAQs. You can see our roadmap. And looking forward to seeing where YOOforged will go next. So stay tuned and thanks for watching.